A few weeks ago, Phoenix guard Devin Booker went out to score 70 points and is now part of the only 6 to ever score more than 70 points. But even though it was a crazy game, people are saying it is stat padding or it didn't matter because they lost. Even though it was 70 points scored. So today I will be talking about 3 reasons Devin Booker's 70 points was insane. Number 1, 20 years old. We all heard of Kobe's scoring of 81 points and Wilt scoring 100. But the difference between their amazing games and Devin's amazing game was that Kobe was 27 when he scored 81, and Wilt was 26 when he scored 100. But Devin Booker is only 20. That is insane. Just imagine how insane it will be once he is 27 and in his prime. This dude will probably average 40 points a game. And by the way, not just the youngest player ever to score 70, but also 60. Number 2, higher career high than LeBron, MJ, etc. All heard of LeBron, MJ, Magic, Russell, but have you ever seen them put up more than 70 points? Yes, Devin Booker, a 20-year-old rising star, has a better career high than 6 rings, greatest of all time, the GOAT, His Airness, Michael Jordan. The possibilities of him being a superstar is shown to be really high in this comparison. And don't you forget that he is only 20 years old and has a lot of time to become a legend. And as we can see, he is already looking to have the potential to be a superstar. And by the way, he also has the highest career high out of the whole NBA. Number 3, 40 shots taken. Wilt Chamberlain in his 100-point game took 63 shots and missed 33 of them. But Devin Booker took 40 shots and missed only 19. 19! That was crazy, and if he took more, he would have had a chance to beat Kobe Bryant's 81-point game. Not so much Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game, that's a little too high, but you know. So if you do the math, by adding 23 shots, and since he was 50% from the field, split 23 in half to get 11.5, but round the nearest 5 to the nearest 10, would make it 12. So he would roughly have got 82 points. This is if you do the math using the stats, which by the way doesn't mean he would actually get 82, but we'll never know. Really, we'll never ever know. Number 4, 13th pick from Kentucky. Before coming into the 2015 NBA draft, Devin Booker was a part of the major NCAA basketball team, the Kentucky Wildcats. Yes, this is a huge honor, but what Devin Booker was at the time of the draft was a kid who was only 18 years old and looks to be a decent spot-up shooter. Decent. And didn't even start for the team. Devin Booker was only drafted 13th overall in the draft too, and was then drafted by the Suns, as he wasn't starting for them either. And it wasn't until one game when Eric Bledsoe was injured that he could have his time to shine. And to make him start for good, he had to hit the gym in practices to show the coaches who should be starting at the shooting guard spot, which, by the way, Eric Bledsoe was at PG, so he basically started the point guard spot. Just saying that. And is now crazy to think that someone who was projected to be a decent spot-up shooter, who didn't even start for their college team, is now putting up major games like these ones. People who think this was stat padding or didn't matter since it was a loss must shut up. In case you haters have never heard of the word stat padding, it means when someone is trying to drop equal stats to their averages. And that is not what D-Book is doing here. Which, by the way, this was way more than his average, and he even said that he doesn't put a limit to his shots after the game. And he learned that from Kobe, which, if you don't put a limit to your shots, you're not stat padding. And why should it matter if he loses? Does that mean he didn't score 70? So don't hate and just witness greatness.